Uh, there's this secret playbook to digital marketing, like one that only the big players have, the Nikes and Coca-Colas of the world.
Yeah.
Well, today we are diving into a course that claims to unlock those secrets.
Okay.
And what's really got my attention is the focus on AI. We're talking about harnessing the power of algorithms,
Right.
to seriously level up your marketing game.
Yeah, it's really interesting how accessible this stuff is
Mm.
becoming.
Mm.
This course, Digital Marketing and AI for Business, it's put out by Patron Nexus University.
Right.
And it's like bridging that gap between, the big budget marketing and what someone like you listening right now could actually achieve, even without those unlimited resources. You know what I mean?
Especially since they're offering this whole thing. This is like 5 courses in one package
Wow.
for $297,
That's it.
which, when you compare it to some of the other options out there, it's a steal.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's get into the specifics here. What exactly is this course covering?
So they promise this comprehensive approach, right?
Right.
Bring everything from the real basics, the foundations of digital marketing, like your SEO,
You're right.
PPC advertising,
Mm.
and then going into, more advanced concepts,
Okay.
email marketing, content creation, and of course, a deep, deep dive into all the AI tools.
Okay, let's talk AI. What specifically are some of the tools that they're highlighting? And more importantly, how do those actually translate into, real results for businesses?
So one that really stands out is ChatGPT.
Okay.
And it's not just about, AI writing your content for you.
Right.
It's about how you, as a business owner, can use it to overcome, those everyday challenges. Imagine,
Yeah.
Effortlessly creating blog posts that are actually engaging,
Okay.
or writing like really compelling marketing copy,
Mm-hmm.
or even just getting a head start on your whole business strategy,
Yeah.
all with the help of AI.
That's a lot more than just like, automating some responses on like a basic chat bot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, to be able to scale up content creation like that,
Yeah,
that's a game changer, especially if you're, a solopreneur or if you've got a small team.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
they teach you how to actually do it, like how to talk to ChatGPT,
Right.
how to create these prompts that get you exactly what you need,
Right.
to reach those specific goals. It's really cool.
So it's almost like learning the language of AI,
exactly.
figuring out how to actually get the most out of these tools.
Yeah, exactly. And that's really the theme of this whole course, I think. It's not just about, hey, here's this shiny new tool. It's about giving you that knowledge
Yeah.
that you can actually use.
Right.
So you know how to implement it in your business, whatever that looks like.
It's all about that practical application.
Absolutely.
So what other tools are on this AI syllabus here?
Well, another one that caught my eye was InVideo AI.
Okay.
Think about the power of video marketing these days.
Yeah.
But now imagine you can create those videos, professional quality, without a huge budget, without a film crew.
Okay, you've definitely got my attention because, I mean, every other day there's a new AI video tool popping up, right? What sets this one apart?
So it goes way beyond, just basic editing features.
Okay.
This is like full-on AI-powered editing. It's going to elevate your brand's videos,
Right.
give you that, polished, expensive look
Okay.
that really makes an impact.
So what you're saying is even if someone, they're not a video editing whiz, they could still potentially create some pretty compelling video content using this tool.
Exactly. It really lowers that barrier to entry.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a lot of businesses that might have thought, video marketing, it's too much, it's too expensive.
Right.
But it doesn't stop there.
Huh. There's more.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me everything.
This course goes into a whole suite of AI tools,
Mm.
each one more impressive than the last, like HeyGan,
Okay.
which lets you make those, personalized video messages,
Okay.
but like on a huge scale.
Okay, so you're talking about like sending out...
Imagine you send a video message, right?
Right.
And it uses each customer's name,
Oh, wow.
speaks of their, their specific needs and wants,
Okay.
and it looks like you made it just for them,
Yeah.
That's,
Talk about building a customer relationship, right? Making people feel seen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they even touch on things like durable AI, which is for like, building and managing your website.
Okay.
Deli for creating images.
Okay.
Like any visual you could imagine, you just describe it.
Right.
And the AI just makes it for you.
Wow.
And then there's Air AI, which is, it's wild. It handles your customer service and sales,
Okay.
but it sounds like a real person.
So it's like they've curated this toolbox, right?
Yeah.
Of all of the best AI tools specifically for business.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like the best of the best.
But let's shift gears for a sec and talk about, what's the actual impact. They talk about success stories
Yeah.
in the course description, like people who've actually used these strategies
Yeah.
to see some serious growth in their business. What kind of results are we talking?
We're not talking about like, small potatoes here.
Okay.
We're talking about entrepreneurs who've doubled their client base.
Wow.
Marketers who are tripling their revenue.
Okay.
Freelancers going from like a little side hustle
Right.
to this, sought after expert.
Yeah.
All because of what they're learning in this course.
Those are some pretty big claims, but it's one thing to hear it from, the people selling the course.
Right.
It's another to actually see it play out in the real world.
Yeah.
Do they back any of this up with any evidence?
They do.
Okay.
They really emphasize this point. Something like 80 to 90% of businesses are using these same strategies.
Really?
Digital marketing, social media, all the AI stuff.
What?
To stay competitive. This isn't just a fad anymore.
Right.
This is the new normal.
So you're saying this isn't like optional anymore. These aren't just like nice to have skills.
It's essential.
It's essential.
If you want to thrive, you got to know this stuff. I don't care if you're running, a huge company
Right.
or you've got an Etsy shop.
Yeah.
You got to understand this stuff. It's crucial.
So, okay, it's clear they're packing a lot into these 35 lessons, but the price tag, that's still $297, is not insignificant
Yeah.
for a lot of people. How do they justify that cost? And is it really like 5 courses in one?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think the value, it's all about the bundling.
Okay.
Because think about it. You could go out and buy a course just on the basics.
Right.
Then another one on advertising,
Mm-hmm.
and then another one just on AI.
Right.
You'd be spending thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
This is a fraction of the price.
Mm-hmm. So it's almost like you're getting like a bulk discount on
Fair.
like this essential business knowledge.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And, when you think about those results, people doubling their client base,
Yeah.
tripling their revenue, suddenly that $297, it doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah.
It's an investment.
Yeah, it's about changing your perspective, right?
Yeah.
From like a short-term cost to like this is a long-term
Yeah.
investment in my growth, my potential.
100%.
But even beyond just, the
Lots.
money, I think what I find really interesting here is this idea of like gaining a competitive edge,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've all heard that saying, work smarter, not harder.
Yep.
Would you say that this course kind of embodies that?
Oh, absolutely. It's all about working strategically. You're using technology
Yeah.
to like supercharge everything
Right.
and get those results.
So it's not just about like learning a specific skill set. It's
Right.
about understanding the bigger picture.
Exactly. How does marketing work today?
Right.
How do I navigate this whole digital world?
Mhm.
And how do I stay ahead of the curve?
Yeah,
Because technology changes so fast.
exactly.
That's where the real value is. It's
Uh-huh.
not just, hey, use ChatGPT. This is how you think about marketing in a way that's going to last.
I like that. It's like you're future-proofing your skills.
Exactly.
So, we always like to end these deep dives with something to really get our listeners thinking.
Of course.
So for you, what's that one big takeaway
Okay.
that you hope they walk away with?
Here's my thought. You've got these major companies
Yeah.
pouring tons of money into this.
Yeah.
They're betting everything on this. Digital marketing, AI. What does that tell you?
No, it's a clear signal, right?
Yeah.
The future is digital.
Yeah.
And if you don't get on board,
And the people who understand these tools,
yeah,
they're going to be the ones calling the shots.
they're going to be shaping the future. Exactly. And the best part is this stuff is getting more accessible all the time.
That's the thing.
Right. You don't need to be.
You don't have to be, some tech genius.
Right. You don't need $1 million and a team of data scientists.
It's about taking that first step.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's about taking that leap. And this course seems like a pretty good place to start.
It really does. And keep in mind, this is just a taste.
Right.
We're just scratching the surface. There's so much more to explore
Yeah.
in those 35 lessons.
A whole universe
Oh, yeah.
that could potentially, transform a business.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty powerful thought to end on.
It really is.
It's like we're standing at the edge of this digital gold rush,
Right?
The tools are there, the opportunity is there.
It's true.
It's up to us to grab a pickaxe and start digging.
I love that analogy.
Right.
And the thing is, there's plenty of gold to go around.
Right.
This isn't like, some people win, some people lose.
Right.
The more people who get this, the more we all benefit.
Yeah. It raises the bar for everyone. And what I appreciate about this course, it's not about creating, like this elite few
Right.
who get to, be the digital marketing gurus.
Mhm.
It's about making this knowledge accessible.
Exactly.
So everyone has a chance.
Leveling the playing field a little bit.
Exactly. So for anyone listening out there, and maybe they're feeling a little overwhelmed,
Yeah.
maybe a little intimidated by all this AI stuff, all this digital marketing, what would you say to them?
I'd say you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Everyone starts at the beginning. It's okay to feel a little lost. Just take that first step.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dive in.
You don't have to be an expert on day one. It's a process.
One step at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to, to try things, to experiment a little.
Yeah.
See what works for you.
Because at the end of the day, the people who are really successful,
Right.
they're the ones who never stop learning.
100%.
Yeah.
This stuff changes so fast.
It's a journey, not a destination, right?
Well said.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another deep dive successfully completed. We hope you surfaced with some valuable insights, maybe a new appreciation for what AI can do, and who knows, maybe even a little bit of digital inspiration.
And hey, maybe this was the push you needed to take that next step in your business, in your career, wherever you're headed.
We certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing those boundaries. In this crazy, ever-changing digital world, the possibilities, they really are endless.